Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to today's Daily Antidote of Song. It's so nice to see so many of you joining in the room for one of my all-time favorite women during Women's History Month. So glad to see all the folks on the live stream with us today. Can you guys all please help me greet everybody on the live stream? Hey, gang, we're so glad you're out there. Thanks for coming in and singing with us so many days. In fact, today is maybe, I don't know, I don't see anybody cluing me. Maybe 77, maybe 79. Thank you, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Today is day 1079 here in the Daily Antidote of Song. We are just a few weeks away from celebrating our third birthday and the first day of our fourth year of being. So hope lots of you will be able to join us on April 6th, which is the big day. And for anybody out there on the live stream or anybody in the room who doesn't know it, we do one sing-along song every day at noon Eastern, 365 days a year. We are right here building community, seeing each other, smiling at each other, singing along, getting insane amounts of joy out of watching people like bop around and clap. So if you need a little bit of extra joy in your life, you've come to the right place. So I'm Jo Rossi. I'm the director of the program. I want to thank Katie Abadou, who's coming in from College Park, Maryland, for running tech for us today. And of course, Shruthi, who is at home in India, and we'll hear more from her. She is our song leader for the day. Cannot wait. Let's say hi to everybody in the room. Laris in the UK, glad you made it today. Nice to see you. Hi, Dan in Vienna. Nice to see you. And Arlene in Berkeley, California. And Kathy in Virginia. Nice to see you. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello. Pauline in Newcastle, UK, maybe with William in the background. Dory and Ollie, nice to see you. Jean in Pittsburgh, hello. Nicola in the UK. Nicola is back. We haven't seen you in a while. It's so nice to see your smile. Thank you for being here. She got the time change right because she's actually been here twice in the last week, but both an hour off. Martha, thank you so much for being here all the way from Oregon. And Sarah in Texas, thank you. Kevin in DC, thank you. There's Christiana in Rockville, Maryland. Glad you're here today. Thanks for being here. Deborah in Kentucky, hello. Becky in Vancouver, hello. Delhi in Maryland, hello. Marnie, nice to see you, Marnie. I'm so glad Marnie's here today. Susan, so Marnie's in Charlottesville, by the way, and a fellow Pinewoods board member. Susan in Ohio, hello, nice to see you. Amanda and Miles in Michigan, hello. Sheila in Florida, hello. Archie and maybe Hindi in the background coming in from Toronto, hello. Jim Harkless is in the house. Hi, Jim, coming in from Maryland. So glad to see you. Curly Tops in Vermont, that's Willard over there. And Carolyn in Boise, thank you again for reminding me the day. Susan in Seattle, hello. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Storm in Massachusetts. Luda and Mark in Victoria, reminding us to think about a lot of love. Jim, and good sign for today's song, actually. Jim and Kate in Charlottesville. That's Jim in New York City and Kate in Charlottesville, both of them in Charlottesville. Just so much fun. Kathy and Chico in Colorado, hello. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, hello. And hello, Yayati. I'm not sure how to say your name. I hope I got it right. Nice to see you, Yayati. And Jamie in Virginia, nice to have you with us today. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Ann in Nashville. Cricket in Maryland. Annette in California. Ann in Silver Spring. Julie in Ontario. Kate in Central Florida. Oh, Kate. Hi, Kate. We haven't seen your face in a while. Nice to see you. Bob in Albany. Mabel and a bear in Massachusetts. Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring. And Aloysius in his car. And for folks off video today, Jamie in Virginia. Oh, I said Jamie. Bronwyn in Victoria. Hindi, I think I said. Let's see who else is here. Karen in Oregon. Rajashri. Nice to see you. Coming in, I'm going to guess from India. Charmuta. Oh, you know what? Shruthi, I'm going to need your help now. Do you want to unmute and say hi to the folks that you know? Because I don't want to botch folks'
Yeah,
names.
no worries. Hi Sharda, hi Veena, hi Mama, hi Rajashri, hi Charumati. Yeah, that's the gang from India today.
Lovely, thank you. And I see Hoda in British Columbia and Leah in Illinois, Carol in Connecticut, Kat in Vermont, Suzanne. And Mama is Veena, right? Hi, Mama Veena. Linda and Penny and Ralph. Linda's in Orcas Island, Penny and Ralph in Victoria, Sandy in North Carolina, Phil Hogue in the UK, Lynn in Connecticut. And that's a lot of folks today. Let's all take a deep breath. It's always just such a most amazingly beautiful thing to think of all of these folks all over, all singing together at the same exact time. So I am so grateful for all of you joining. I want to remind you all that we have a community sing on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have 4 amazing artists with us in the room. And I'm going to just quickly remind you to mark your calendars. This is Tuesday, March 21. Our monthly community sing happens on the 21st of every month. It will, of course, be the equinox. 6:30 Eastern, Dr. Kathy Bullock, Morris Smiley, Brendan Taff, and Dawn Pemberton. Such an amazing group of folks to sing with, and hope you'll join us. We'll be celebrating Irish American Heritage Month and Women's History Month. And now I'm going to turn it over to Shruthi, who is patiently waiting for me to take my non-Zen off the screen so she can bring all that beautiful Zen to us. Thank you, Shruthi, for being here. So glad to have you.
Hi, Joe, and hi, everyone. Hi, Daily Antidote family. It's so good to be here. Well, it is Women's History Month, and I sing a lot of women poets in general, and I was wondering which song I should bring to you all today, and then this particular song has been like ringing in my head for a whole bunch of reasons, because it's not by a female poet per se, but it comes from a tradition where the idea of transmuting masculinity into a kind of divine androgyny, if you will, sort of moving the masculine into a more divine feminine space, is a very, very strong theme. And the poet Chandidash comes from that tradition. So although Chandidash is a man's name, it's actually Chandidash and Rajakini, Chandidash and his partner Rajakini, who together sort of write the song. And it's a 13th century song, which I learned from one of the most beloved friends and singers of mine. She lives in rural Bengal, a place in eastern India. Sort of Bengal is towards Bangladesh, and so this is the West Bengal, the India part of Bengal when it was divided, and Rina Di has this most beautiful, feminine, strong, powerful voice, and some of you in the room know her and have met her and have loved her, and therefore I wanted to share this song, and it speaks about building a home of love. The song says, I will live in the city of love, and with love I will make my home. I will install the doorway of love, and with love I shall weave my thatched hut. I will sleep on a pillow of love, and sleep on and dream on a bed of love. I will wear the nose ring of love and see it swing from the corner of my eye. I will put on mascara of love in my eyes. So sings Chandidash, and I thought, I thought of sharing this song because we could all use a little bit more of love in this world, and so this is the chorus. Thank you, Katie, for putting up the chorus, and that's and I think she's going to link Rina Di's singing as well in a bit, but for now y'all can sing along with me. আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি দেখিয়া পরশি করিব, পিরিতি দেখিয়া পরশি করিব, ভাবিনু শকলি পর। আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। Piriti is love, as you might have guessed by now. So we'll sing that the first two lines a few times just to get the swing of it. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore, piriti nogore boshoti koribo, boshoti koribo. There's a lot of different O's and O's in this language, which even I'm getting used to. So it's all good. You can do the best that you can for now. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. And every once in a while we'll return to this verse. Piriti palonke shoyono koribo, piriti shioro mathe, piriti balishe alisho tejibo, thakibo piriti sathe. Piriti balishe alisho tejibo, thakibo piriti sathe. The chorus. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti shayore sinano koribo, piriti boshono logo, piriti dhoromo, piriti koromo, pirite porano dibo. Piriti dhoromo, piriti koromo, pirite porano dibo. Back to the chorus. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nasharo kishoro koribo, dulibo noyono kone, piriti anjono lochone koribo, dijo chondi dase bhone. Piriti চণ্ডীদাসে ভনে আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর আমি পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব পিরিতে বান্ধিব
Wow. Shruthi, thank you so much. That was so beautiful. I kind of just want to sit in it for a minute. Thank you, Shruthi. Can you tell us a little bit more about women poets in India?
Yeah, I mean, the incredible part is that, the oldest anthology of women's literature in the world is actually from South Asia. And I won't say India because, like, the specific country didn't exist, but the larger sort of South Asian region, because and that is a fabulous compilation called the Therigatha, which is the verses of the first Buddhist nuns, and it's sort of dated to around 2000 century BCE, which is, it's about definitely like 3000 or 4000 years old is what it is dated to, and so that is literally the first anthology. I think the first you have the works of Sappho, the Greek poetess, and then you have the Therigatha around a similar time span. And ever since then, especially, and I work a lot in the realm of sort of mystical, spiritual poetry. You have poetesses who have defied, spoken up right from, even in relatively modern times. You have, right from the 10th century on, when there was a huge movement, a people's movement to claim, spirituality, and, back from the gatekeepers who belong to a certain gender and a certain caste. And you have these incredible voices of women who, right from, the 8th and 9th centuries, who have just been writing and singing about love, about their right to worship, their right to defy, challenging all sorts of social norms. And it's incredible. I love reading these voices and also singing these voices, because for me it's a shared history, it's a shared struggle. A lot of the things that women in the 13th and 14th centuries speak about sadly hasn't changed much, really. You're just still talking about what sort of agency do people have. And in one way it's comforting to know that these battles have been fought before, and these battles are fought with so much love. Like, as you can see in this poem, it's speaking about building a house of love. There's tremendous resistance in the poem, and there's an underlying there's an underlying fight over there, but it's just a fight of love. And everything, I think, in this Chandidas Rajokini poem, everything just dissolves, and I just love it. So some of my favorite poets are, Zanabai, Mirabai, Akka Mahadevi, Lalde. These sort of represent some of the critical voices of women poets from across India. And in more recent times, I have some fabulous women who have brought to the Daily Antidote of Song as well on occasion. Rina Das Baul, the person who I learned this song from, is a brilliant singer. Unfortunately, she doesn't have Wi-Fi in her home, but when the moment mobile internet stabilizes, I would love to bring her here to sing with all of us. She's just incredible. Doesn't speak English, but we will manage with translations. I think that'll be fabulous. I hope for the day. My fingers are
Oh,
crossed.
Shruti, that sounds amazing. We would absolutely love that. And maybe, I don't know if she ever travels in your direction. Maybe she can come in sometime when she's with you on your Wi-Fi.
That sounds
So,
fabulous.
yeah, thank you so much for sharing all of that. Are there translations of a lot of those earlier women poets that you were mentioning?
Well, there are translations now. There's a few lovely translations of the Therigatha, which you all can find because it's actually U.S. publications, and I think there was a Harvard initiative called the Murthy Classical Library where I first stumbled upon translations and of the Therigatha. There's a couple of lovely translations. There's also my friend and collaborator Jackie Dawkes has written a whole thesis on the women's works of Maharashtra, which is the region of India I come from, and done some lovely translations. If any of you all are interested, that's on academia.edu as well. But if you generally Google the names that Katie's put up, just there, Zanabai Mira Akka Mahadevi, Laldev, you should find some incredible voices which will really blow your socks off. And I hear from Joe that now the sock weather is going away, so it's a good thing if your socks are blown off. I think since it's going to be spring, but it's really some really powerful poetry.
Thank you, Shruti. That's beautiful. Yes, my socks are definitely blown off today by being in your presence again, but also because the weather is warmer today and I am not wearing socks. And I told Shruti how happy I am. It's like as soon as I can ditch socks, I feel like I'm back in the universe of joy. So, double whammy joy today. And for those of you who are living in places where it's already warming up, I'm so glad for you. And for those of you who aren't yet, don't worry, it's coming. Definitely have a carpet of purple periwinkle flowers all over my yard right now, and so many daffodils. I can't even believe it. And yesterday, saw a bunch of white flowering trees that the sun was hitting. That was so beautiful. So there's a time for living in our city with love and living in our homes with love and making everything into love around us. Right? Spring helps us, I think, to do that. And Shruti, we talked a little bit before about how sometimes or traditionally it's been the women's role to make the home into a nest of love for the partner and the children. And I think, there's actually some movement away from the role of like a certain person making this and certain person making that. But in that sort of maternal way, where love is a thing that is created or a space of love is created. I thought that this song felt so perfect for Women's History Month, as it has traditionally, historically, been the women's role. Um, so, yeah, go. Do you have something you want to add to that?
No, I was just agreeing with you. And like this is a poem that keeps going deeper and touches me every single time because it's just like yeah, in a world that's going quite the opposite way. I think we really need this song more, and we need translations. And somebody please get it into English and get it into French and whatever other language. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's as you said earlier, like there's times in history where things are needed more or less. And right now, I think we are in a time where thinking about love and all of the things that it contrasts, all of those things that we don't want to have to think about, but that we do see blooming. Unfortunately, there's a spring metaphor all around us, right? So division or hate or unkindness, like, so this poem is a very good one to sort of center us back in the memory that what our job is really as humans is to be focusing on that love and that kindness and figuring out how to spread it just a little bit more out there and balance out some of the stuff that we don't love that's happening.
Yeah.
Shruti, I believe that you have been away for some time, and we have been missing you while you have been away. Can you tell us about your trip?
Well, I was actually in rural Bengal leading a retreat with our song group actually, and there are several people over here today who made that trip with me, including my mom, and we just went into rural Bengal to just sit with singers and practitioners whom one normally doesn't get access to because it's not a region which even speaks the same language as I do. Actually, I don't really speak much Bengali. I'm just learning it right now, and but we were just there in this land where there's so much femininity actually in this land, and that's what has drawn me to this place since I first heard the music about 10 years ago, and it's such a feminine land, like for me that's the epitome, whether it's a male singer or a female singer, by assigned gender. It's just such a gorgeous land where movement and music happens naturally. And we the central question was what will happen if 20 people show up to this land in sort of honoring the land and the traditions, not like in a retreat sort of let's go. We were really in the village, in people's homes, in practitioners homes, in musicians homes, and we had a fabulous time. So our youngest member who came there is 6-year-old Yayati, who was right here. I think I did see Yayati when we were doing the round of introductions. Don't know if he's still there. Might be bedtime, but Yayati was there, and they went fishing with the musicians, and climbing and going into sacred groves. Hi Yayati, good to see you. Yeah, so Yayati also made the trip with us, and met Rina Di actually, whose song all of you all heard today, and it was a fabulous time, and I'm looking at doing more and more, and maybe one day, if some of you all make the trip to India, we can actually do it together, and plan something like that to really honor these song communities where these songs originate from as well.
Yes, please. How? I'm trying to imagine the vehicle that's going to get us all of us to you. It may be that we're going to need to try and figure out a way to get you closer to all of us first, but we'll continue to work on that. Shruthi, thank you. That was really beautiful. I was talking to Shruthi beforehand and also to Katie. Shruthi is definitely one of my mentors in sort of taking that pause and seeing that beauty and feeling that love and that zen. And I come into this room every day, and very often the last thing I ever am is zen. I'm saying everybody's name really fast, and I'm zipping along. And then Shruti comes in, and I feel like, oh, that's right. We have to pause. So, can anyone imagine spending a week of making music with Shruti? Yeah, we'd all miss our flights home, right? We'd just be like, yeah, it's all good. Shruti, do you have anything you're working on that you want to tell us about?
I have an album. May I say you're too kind, Joe? You're just too kind. I'm sending you a big hug across oceans. I'm working on an album which should be out next month. Well, hopefully by the next time I'm at the Daily Antidote of Song, I'll be able to send you all a link. So fingers crossed on that. Yeah, it's happening.
That's so exciting. All right, I think CD release party over here in the Daily Antidote of Song for sure. And Shruti, remind us when you're at home, what is the time difference? So we are right now at noon 30 here.
Well, after your summertime change, it's become a little kinder. So now it's only 10 p.m. Um, and otherwise it used to be 11 by the time we were done. But now it's good. It's sane hour, I think.
It's better. That's good. Yeah. So I will say, Shruti has not only come into this room at all kinds of odd hours, she's also joined us in our community sings. I think for that one, she had to get up for like 6 o'clock in the morning to sing with us, or singing at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, Shruti, thank you for all of your kindness and for bringing so much to our space. And can we go ahead and sing that for as long as you've got in you, so we can head out of the
Absolutely.
room with that embedded inside of us?
Let's do it. boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore, boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Ami piriti nogore, boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti dekhiya, poroshi koribo, piriti dekhiya, poroshi koribo, Bhabinu shokoli Piriti nogore, boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti nogore, boshoti koribo, pirite bandhibo ghor. Piriti darero কপাটো করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব চার, পিরিতি আশোকে সদায় থাকিব, পিরিতে গোদাব কার। পিরিতি বালিশে আলিশতে জীব, পিরিতি বালিশে আলিশতে জীব, থাকিব পিরিতি সাথে। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি সায়রে সিনানো করিব, পিরিতি অঞ্জন লব, পিরিতি ধরম, পিরিতি করম, পিরিতে পরাণ দিব। পিরিতি অঞ্জন লোচনে করিব, পিরিতি অঞ্জন লোচনে করিব, বীজ চণ্ডী দাসে ভনে। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর। আমি 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 পিরিতি নগরে বসতি করিব, পিরিতে বান্ধিব ঘর।
Woo! Shruthi Vishwanath, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, Findus says thank you also in Findus language. Findus just totally blew my Zen. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Shruthi. There's no blowing that Zen, actually, although he will continue to try, I think. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today here in the Daily Antidote of Song. Let's give it up one more time, please, for Shruthi Vishwanath, one of our regular song leaders and hosts in the room. Please come back. I think on the 28th of March, Shruthi will be hosting a friend of hers in India. So she will be me, except more Zen, and someone else will be Shruthi. So please come on the 28th. For the rest of this month, we have incredible stuff planned. Don't forget the Community Sing on March 21, 6:30 p.m. Maura Smiley, Dawn Pemberton, Kathy Bullock, and Brendan Taff celebrating Irish American history and women's history. and the spring equinox. Please come again tomorrow. And don't forget our birthday, April 6th. We will be turning 3 years old, starting our 4th year. Thanks, everybody, so much for sticking with this Daily Antidote of Song for so many days. Let's say goodbye to all the folks on the live stream. Goodbye, live stream. Thank you for being here. And let's wave goodbye to Shruthi so she can go to bed. Bye, Shruthi. Thank you so much. And we'll say goodbye to all of Shruthi's friends in the room in case you're leaving before I get to you on the goodbyes. Good night to all of you. And thanks to all of the folks here today. Laris in the UK, thank you for being here with us. Arlene in California, thank you. Kathy in Virginia, thank you. Kathleen in Albuquerque, thank you. Pauline in Newcastle, UK. And William. Hi, thank you, William, for coming today. Mwah. Hugs and love to you. We're glad you made it. Dory and Ollie, thank you for being here today in Rhode Island. Nicola in the UK, thank you for joining us today. Glad to see your face. Sarah in Texas, thank you. Bob and Christiana, the Bob arrived in Rockville, Maryland. Thank you for being here. Becky in Vancouver, and a hug right back to you. Thank you so much. Marnie in Charlottesville, fellow PCI board member, that's Pinewoods Camp Incorporated, and Superwoman, Charlottesville, Virginia. Thank you, Marnie, for joining us today. Susan in Ohio, thank you for being here today. Amanda and Miles in Michigan, thank you. Sheila in Florida, thank you. Jim Harkless in Maryland, thank you and thank you. And Curly Tops 1, 2, and 3. I see Leanna, I see Willard, and I see Alice May. Hello to all three of you. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming in all the way from Vermont. Carolyn in Boise, thank you so much for being here. And maybe it's raining where you are. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, thank you so much for being here. Luda and Mark, good sign for today's loving song, right? So thank you so much for bringing that to us, reminding us to take a little pause and love on each other. Jim and Kate in Charlottesville. All right, I have to say it again. Jim in New York City and Kate in Charlottesville, both in Charlottesville, just to confuse us. That's Kate and Jim are brother and sister. They come in separately every day, and now they're coming in together when they're together. Because there's just nothing like the Daily Antidote of Song to make family out of people who are already no, wait, okay, never mind. To make family out of all of us. Love you guys. Thank you, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Thank you, Ann in sunny Nashville. You and Carolyn should maybe get together and, transport some weather back and forth. Cricket in Maryland, thank you. Annette in California, thank you. Gary in Massachusetts, thank you. Fred in Silver Spring, thank you. Jamie in Virginia, glad to see you today on camera. Nikesh in Bangalore. Bangalore. I hope I am saying your first name right because I just totally botched your city. Nikesh, thank you for being with us today. It's great to see your smile. And Hoda in British Columbia, thank you for being here. Jane in Texas, thank you. Bob and Mabel and the Bears, thank you. Kathy and Chico in Colorado, thank you. Katie and Abadu, thank you. It's been a long day. Katie Abadu coming in from College Park, Maryland. Thank you for running such fabulous tech for us today. Kim and Winnie in Vancouver, one of our song leaders. Thanks for being here today, Kim. Linda in Orcas Island, thank you for being here. Storm in Massachusetts. Penny and Ralph in Victoria, thank you. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Ann in Silver Spring, Maryland. Dan Walker in Vienna, Virginia. Kathy McLean in Kathy, see, I just did it again. Everybody, we need a little more Zen. Kathy Maher in McLean, Virginia. Thank you for being here. And it's actually Mayer, I think, right? Kathy Mayer in McLean, Virginia. I'm going to have pronunciation lesson. Aloysius in Massachusetts. Yayati, thank you so much for bringing your 6-year-old self to this room and to the music week with Shruthi. And also, good night and sleep well and have a good day of school tomorrow. Kevin in DC, thank you for being here with your magic flute. Bob in Albany, thank you. Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring. Leah in Illinois. Carol in Connecticut. Kat in Vermont. Phil Hogue in the UK. Brother to Pauline and son of William, who you heard from earlier. Lynn, thank you so much. And Caroline in DC, thank you so much. Big hugs to everybody. Aloysius, did I see you? Bye, Aloysius in Mass. Lots of love to all of you. See you all tomorrow. And make sure you come back again tomorrow, noon Eastern time.